for Life. Kim D coming at you from Hibbing, Minnesota. It is a Monday, around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm hanging out here, letting you know life happens. I am getting ready to make some THC lollipops. Not today, I'm gathering different supplies. And part of it, I needed to go to Sullivan Candy to see what I could get local before I went to Amazon and ordered some stuff online. While I was there, they had these grab bags for $1, so I grabbed 2 of them. Figured we could open them and we'll share what I'm doing. All right, for starters, I'm gonna do 100 lollipops to begin with. And so we got some parchment paper. And of course, going forward, I will probably end up either buying in bulk or cutting them up myself. So there is that. So here we have confectionery twisting wax paper for hard candy caramels and chocolates. And these were on sale, so we got some foil twist ties. And not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Little shamrocks. I think shamrocks will be kind of cool. Melt, mold, and serve. I can do chocolate. I can do lollipop. So I'd like to get silicone because I know they're kind of a little bit easier. But for now, oh, and if anybody wants to, help me out, by all means. I have Buy Me a Coffee at Rio for Life. I think I've got my Venmo on my page. Oh, what else do we have here? Oh, I bought some Peeps. I love them. I know, most people don't, but I just think they're awesome. So, here we go. Sullivan Candy. It's been around forever as far as I know. Recently, RT convenience store, which used to be downtown, moved over and is within Sullivan Candy. It's owned by the same person. Overhead was just a little too high where they were at. And actually, I might be moving into their space. So my office is down below. And I really want to do a 24-hour camera that's right on the corner of 1st Avenue and 3rd in Hibbing. And so by having the better location, I can, of course, share more of the chicken run, more of Hibbing, more of what I want to share with you. So now, here we go. We're going to get started on this grab bag. All right. This is a $1 grab bag. Hey, Jenna Tolls? Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, my goodness. Need to put my glasses on. I can't even read. Okay, here we go. This is pretty heavy, too. What do we have? Oh, all right. We got some white cheddar popcorn. Now, you know what I'll do with this? I will grind this up and add it to my coconut flour or my almond flour to make it go a little longer. I might grind it up and add some sugar and cinnamon to it and use it as a sprinkle on top of ice cream. Lots of things you can do, but since it's white cheddar, I might just eat it. Hello, Lucy. How's it today? Oh, we got Frito Honey Flavor Twist Barbecue. Flavor Twist. I've never had these, but I have dentures and I really don't eat with my teeth in. My teeth are pretty for show. It's just really hard. So a lot of the foods I eat, ground up, soft. I go more for different textures and flavors. Oh, this looks nummy. I am in Hibbing, Minnesota. I'm about an hour and a half northwest of Duluth and about an hour south of Canada. Oh, here's a fudge round. Oh, a Little Debbie. We all like Little Debbie. Oh, and finally, oh, we got a Pepsi. So this should be good enough. I could make some, ooh, instead of beer bread, I could make a soda bread or a soda cake. Lots of things you can do with a little $1 grab bag. Love it. Let's do one more. I like Sullivan candy because I can get candy cigarettes there. I can get almost any type of old-fashioned candy. They have a whole, oh, Mall of America. Yeah, that's about 3.5 hours south of me. But the Mall of America is awesome, too. They have, at Sullivan Candy, they've got a wall that's got different canisters that you can pull and fill up with candy. Some of them are old-fashioned. Some of them are, oh, M&Ms. They had everything but the green ones. I was going to buy a bunch of green ones for like a cake. Oh, time for Mary Jane. Oh, so you're talking a puff puff pass break. Is that what you're wanting? We can do that. I have been switching from smoking my THC to edibles, tinctures. I had Roux-en-Y gastric bypass in 98. I used to be 303 pounds. So I have a 10-ounce pouch and a dormant stomach. And so edibles don't always work the right way with me because in 20 minutes it's out of my system and into the large intestine, bypassing the small intestine, and there you go. Too much sugar can make me pass out. Too much fat can cause dumping, which is really quick. Got to get to the bathroom. So it's a balancing act. And even with having medical marijuana, all was well until I started getting Barrett's esophagus and having to have my esophagus elongated periodically. It can get the size of a pencil. And that makes swallowing very, very hard. So I've had to make some changes. I've been sober 13 years, and so with tinctures, there is an alcohol component. Not super worried about it because it all kinds of burns off. I made a tincture with 90 proof vodka, and I put it in with my Tang and let it all evaporate out. So now I have TH infused Tang. Love it. I was raised Mormon, and I was raised in a time when we didn't use electricity if we didn't have to. So most everything I did was by hand. I made bread by hand. I did, as a child, and even as an adult, I see the savings of not having to spend money on energy, using my energy to make things. The older I get, however, yeah, man, I'm just wanting to do less. Yes, THC infused tincture. I make my own. It's awesome. I got an Ardent Mini, and it decarbs the flour, and then I can infuse it. I make my own butter by hand, so I have my own homemade infused can of butter. Yeah, put it on your toast. For me, it's, I'm learning about anxiety, and partly from how I was raised and my own personality, I just overthink everything. And 5 years ago, when I discovered that the Mormon church isn't all it's cracked up to be, and I've spent a lifetime giving service to something that I will never get anything back from. I will tell you stories about my 12-step program for drinking coffee to maintain my temple recommend, which really messes with your head. coffee is not anything you should have to do a 12-step program for. So now I'm just kind of taking my show on the road, and I want to teach people how to be able to do anything they want to do. Because I do believe anything's possible, and I'm living proof of it. So here we go. We're going to open the second bag, and now that I've discovered their treat bags, I'm even more excited to see what... This one feels heavy, but a little lighter. NorCal. That's what I'm going to do next. But here in Minnesota, you can't get the Everclear in smaller bottles. It can only be in a liter. And since I was new at doing this, I was a little scared to just purchase a liter. That's a lot of tincture. But now I'm getting the hang of it. I'm thinking I might have to up my game. Oh, here we go. We got barbecued flavored chips. These are so nummy. These are perfect. Am I all right? I don't know. Are you all right? We got some barbecued corn chips. A Danish hostess. Oh, Fanta. Oh, man. Love this. This will make some really cool cupcakes. And yeah, love it. I have a cottage food license. And so with that, I am making 3-ingredient natural dog treats. I'm even grinding up. Oh no, that's all cool. I appreciate it. One batch, I'm even going to grind up the nuts and make my own peanut butter. Right now I've got some store-bought natural ingredients, but I do like to, make my own oat flour. Something relaxing about using a grinder. But anyways, these 3 ingredients. Oh, there you go. The MCT is what I'm picking up today. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I heard. I need to try that. Anthro, I've also heard it's got a little bit of better flavor. It's more, not, you don't really taste the coconut from what I've heard, but it makes it less weedy, if that makes sense. A little less weedy, a little more flavor. I'm such a newbie with all of this. I'm seriously the, quote, little old lady, I'm only 60, who would go to a dispensary and say, I got $30. Give me what you want. Give me what I can get. I don't really care. I don't understand a lot. Now I understand indica couch, sleepy time. Sativa, a little more creative, energy related. And the hybrid is kind of a mix. I've learned that the names mean nothing for weed. They're just made up. Someone just made it up for that batch. Next time they could name it something else. Weird. I do appreciate learning more about milligrams and the strength. And recently I learned things like greening out. I tell you, when you're new to certain worldly experiences, I guess that's the only way I can say it, it's all fun. It feels weird, like illegal, like wrong, like I shouldn't be doing any of it. And it's perfectly legal. But between being raised a teenager in the 80s and all of the reefer madness and DARE and war against drugs that we created, and like I said, being raised Mormon, it's new, it's fun. It's different. It really makes me feel, I don't know, like I fit in a weird way. Not that I didn't fit in before, but I was always different. Even when I tried to join in, the times when I was inactive or not really living the gospel, yeah, it just made me there was such an uncomfortableness to all of this. And now, yeah, I've different carts, different, I don't know. I guess in ADHD land, they would call that a hyper focus. I think I'm having a hyper focus of learning about marijuana. I'm at a good age for it. Although I have people that tell me any age is a good age to learn. So, what do you do when you're at the end, the absolute end of the rope? Mentally, where do you click in to you? And I am in Minnesota. I love it. My maiden lesbian grandma. No, sorry, that's not me. If anything, I'm asexual. It's a new word and languages I'm learning. Basically, my past life, before I understood, sex was a gift. Sex was a gift I would give. It wasn't about enjoying. It was never about me. It was always about my role within the church. Yes, I've tried edibles. They're just a little different with having a 10-ounce stomach. Yeah, it's just different when you start opening up your brain and asking yourself, what do I want? Who am I? What do I like? Why have I done the things I've done? And the things I did for the church. I did for family. I did for an exalted position in a celestial kingdom that I now believe doesn't exist. It's a hard thought process to get to be willing to share this with you, to tell you. I know what it's like to be lost in your own head. And it takes a lot of time and willingness to explore something that's out of your comfort zone. And that's where I'm at. I'm exploring. Am I part-time homeless? Absolutely no. I own my home free and clear. I bought a $16,000 tax forfeited home from the county and paid it off in 3 years. I had no plumbing. I put the plumbing in. I took 5.5 tons of plaster and lath out of this house. I'm getting ready to do the kitchen, put in a whole new bath, new windows. House was built in 1900, and I'm making it good go for forever. This house will not fall. The joys of being raised when and how I was. I have the skills to do it. I'm just getting older and I don't have the strength, and I just don't have the strength. I can't do the power tools the way I used to. I kind of get claw hands and lots of little nodules on them now. So I have to pay people to do things, and I don't have any money. I am on disability. I might not always be on disability. I might, work my way off it. Who knows? I'm currently on it because I'm learning. Oh yeah, house will fall. This one can be rebuilt. Might fall, but be damned, I'll rebuild it. Come on, they dug a hole in the ground and took river rock and put it along the sides of the hole, made forms, put some mortar in, and then built a house. It didn't even have a cement floor until 1939, 1940, when they did the only remodel on this house. And the whole funny thing is, they took an open floor plan and made it all choppy, and now I basically took the remodel apart. So it's kind of back to the original house. As you can tell, I am very proud and knowledgeable about where I live because it's mine. I don't have to worry about where I'm going to live. for the rest of my life. And I needed that. I needed that, being the back and forth kind of life that I've had. Okay, let's see. We're going to put this one in timeout. Bye-bye. And so I'm learning how to do all of this, by the way, too. If you want to be what they call trolly, new words for me. I don't like calling you guys trolls if you want to cause trouble. You're an instigator. You're a bubble on a pond from the oxygen of a fish that just goes way back up and pop is gone. And so I can do this all day long, Ben. It ain't no big deal. Eventually I'll have to get a moderator and they'll take care of all of this. I mod for several channels and have for a couple of years. And so don't worry about you. You are nothing but an inconvenience. Like I said, the fish breathing and they're exerting, and then it floats up, and then you got this little bubble, and it just sits there until it just pops and releases into the world, and that's all you are. Your noise is a little pop that just silently goes out into the world. It's only paid attention in your head. It's okay. Love you too. You have a purpose and place in this world, you little trolley person, you. And I'm going to embrace you and let you know you have a place here too. But your place will be limited. Yay, good. Be a pro-troiler. I'm excited. Do whatever you need to. Make money off me. Be entertained. The bottom line is, in the end, they're going to have to come to the real deal because you can't give it. You don't provide what I provide. You're a copy. You're a fake. They'll all come to me in the end. But anyways, I'm going to get back to what I am here for, because I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. No, Grandma didn't mute herself. Grandma had a phone call coming in and didn't put things on D&D. And if they hate me and dislike me, what do I care? I like me, and I know who I am. So, you can't hurt me. You can only entertain me. So, do your best. Entertain me. Show me what you have. Right now, I'm getting ready to take care of some spring cleaning that I'm working on. I have a small camper in the backyard, a 1965, I can't remember what the brand name is. I normally like to stay in it in the summer, but it's been way too cold and we don't really have springtime yet. So I got to get out there this afternoon and do a little bit of cleaning. War addict. I actually was in the Marine Corps after high school. I was an Army spouse and a Marine Corps spouse also. I was a president of an FSG of an 82nd Airborne Unit in the 90s in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I've lived, and I'm still living, but thank you for asking. I'm the amazing support person. I will support you and be your cheerleader and cheer me on while I'm doing it. Not ashamed to say I have no real idea what direction any of this is going to go. I've been in a prep stage for 2 years in various communities between anti-Scientology, former Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists, learning how to move beyond the life I was given. The life I was given was limited. It was being a good little Mormon girl and a good Mormon spouse and being sealed in the temple and all the things I accomplished and all the things I did. Paying 10% of my gross income, not net, to a church that does not support or help you when you need it. I'm excited to share. I'm going to make mistakes along the way, but the bottom line is the only person who can do this is me. The only person who can heal me is me, and I'm doing it. I got a little program I'm going to share with you a little later, probably in about 10 days. It's called Face It. I did some seminars in Illinois, and I'm getting ready to launch this little email program and some fun things. Like I said, I'm taking everything I've learned in a lifetime and not been allowed to pursue, and I'm pursuing. And you get the benefit of that energy, that excitement, being in some ways childlike with wonderment and joy. And that's what I'm going to bring, and that's what I'm going to do. And Ladder Daily Digest is an amazing channel. I'm joining on some panels with them on Tuesday nights. This week, we're talking about Heavenly Mother. I'll be in the chat, asking questions and enjoying the community that exists there. I want you to take and reflect on you right now and just know that you matter, no matter what. I'm going to head out now and go do the rest of my day. Every breath is another chance and another choice. What are you going to do next? Get out there and do it. Take care.